Hey there everyone, it's Val, and welcome back to the end of the day tour for Tolkiencraft II, The Labors of Valentine. I have been constructing today, working on the walls, working on the chain gang, as it were. So let me show you the different parts that I've been working on. Alright, the first part that I worked on was I decided that the parapets needed to go out a few more blocks, so I have brought them out another 2 blocks. Actually, it'll be a total of 3 once I put the end in. So I moved this over from my sample area just over there so that I could get an idea of what it was going to look like. And I added another little detail with the blue blocks there. They are... oh, you can't see them. They're frost blocks. Now I gotta look. What in the world's going on? Okay, I must have pushed a button somewhere because I don't have... oh no, this button. No, that's not it. Ah, there we go. That was the O button. Is it, oh my god, what have I done? But yes, it actually is the O. Frost. Yeah. Here we go. Frostbound stone, which you make with ice and lapis. Right. So, you may also notice we now have some greenery. And I've used those to actually hide my banners that I had up here on top. So they're still accessible, you just have to, open them up. But it hides them, and I think it actually looks pretty good. It came out... the visual appeal is a lot nicer than I had hoped for, so I'm quite pleased with myself. Right, so what else did I do? You may notice some holes in the wall if you're very alert that weren't there before, and let me explain what they're for. We now have a nice walkway that you can fall off of currently, that goes all the way around the entire walls. So you can run around without stopping. And there is actually going to be, in the curved sections between the towers, we're going to have an interior walkway that is partially sheltered by the thing there, the parapet. And I won't be building that for a while yet, simply because the inner wall are going to have some details added to them. And I want to make sure that the walkway, goes out far enough to actually be usable as a walkway. And it'll let you look over the edge and down at what's going on down there. Sorry, distracted by a cat. Imagine that. Alright, so the last part of what I worked on today was I took down the wall that I originally had here. In fact, I can't even... sorry, cat again. I can't even remember exactly where it was. But I moved the parapet to the interior where it should have been and turned this all in here into grass because its intended purpose is it's going to be a garden. Now, it's not going to be a flat garden. I'll probably add some little hills and whatnot in here, but for now, a flat one will do until I get to that point. Right. Well, we also did have an invasion. When I was working over here on the trees, we were invaded by the orcs and we beat them off. And we did lose a few elves. Unfortunately, I think they were all civilians, which we're all supposed to be protecting, but, well, what can you do? Now, I just thought I'd mention, you're probably wondering how I grew these. What I did was I made a 3x3 square, and I put a murk oak in each corner, and then I watered it with a watering can till they all grew, and then I just filled in the edges. Now, one weird thing that happens, actually this is a solid one, so this is a bad example. Let's try this one. Does this one have a banner in it? Yes, it does. Alright. One of the things that happened is when it grew, if this block was filled with a piece of wood, it would make the banner go away. And even now it's a little bit glitchy, but it is still there. It doesn't go away. All you have to do is break the block above it. See, like I put it in there, it went away. But this time I actually broke it because I manually put it there. But when the tree grew, it did not actually break and come off, which was odd to say the least. But I'm not going to complain because it works. And yeah. And somehow I've ended up with an extra piece. I don't know how that happened. I'll probably find a hole in a tree somewhere that I forgot to put back. Anyway. The whole point of the exercise is we have hidden the banners and have got some beautiful greenery for the elves to shelter under when it is, you know, having a heat wave and the sun is beating down on them and they're, you know, feeling like they're in the desert. So we should have happier elves, and that's never a bad thing. Right, that is it. That is all the things that I... Oh, wait, no, sorry, I lied. There is one more thing. There is one more thing, yes. Which one is it? I gotta find it. I think it's this one. We'll find out in a moment here. I have been saying that I was going to fill the walls with stone, and I did. Well, a quarter of it I did. I just did this curve. This section here is done, but the rest of these still need to be filled. Well, this one's not going to be too bad because it's open mostly down there, and I still have to do the archways, etc. This one is going to take just as long as that one did, and this one also won't take as long. But anyway, yes, the walls will be solid and hopefully withstand, you know, cannon fire or anything that the orcs might come up with to try to take us down. They will fail. Right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this end of the day tour. As wet as it has been. What can you do? I wish you all a good day, and I will see you guys in the stream. You all take care now. Bye.